So in today's presentation, I'm going to show you how to 5x revenue without adding more hours. This is super exciting because it's all about leverage in a busy family life. And I have 3 kids at home. And if you're anything like me, it is extremely challenging to balance all of this. So without further ado, let's dig in. So here's the brutal math of consulting, okay? I'm going to use the one-to-one model here, and I'm making some assumptions, some broad assumptions here, but it's what we see in the marketplace with so many, at least starting sort of beginner to middle, I want to say. 4 hours available today. Let's say you have 2 clients, that's 2K per client, and that's 4K a month minimum, right? Or maximum. So this is really ultimately your ceiling here. And you've hit the limit, there are no more hours. Sure, looking at this, you could say, wow, that's very low. That's probably around $50 an hour. That's not enough, right? Well, you can certainly up your pricing. As I said before, this is a baseline model that I'm using here. So here's the challenge, though. Kind of leading into that, the discussion here gets right into, well, we got to do more. So we have to have more clients. We need to push out more content. We need better offers, the ultimate irresistible offer structure, right? We need to expand to more platforms, and it's more. But as I said before, you're already maxed out here. That is not good, especially not busy dad or mom at home with 3 kids. Again, in my case. So here's the dilemma. You have to make a choice, and there are 2 paths here. As I said, you can make more money by working more hours. You're going to miss bedtime, soccer games, doctor's appointments, whatever you have going on. You're going to have to do some weekend work, exhaustion and guilt creeps in, and that is all bad news. The path 2, however, is where you can be present with your kids. That has been the case for me all along, because I have a business, an agency where we consult with clients to help them grow through both paid and organic media. And I've been at home working all this time. We actually have an office as well, but we don't go in there too often. It's all remote these days. So if you're going to be present with your kids, you will have limited income. You've hit the revenue ceiling, as I said. You can't scale. There's financial stress and frustration. So this model here is not happening, okay? The question that changes everything is this: what if you could serve 10 clients in the time it takes to serve 1? Same expertise, same hours, 10x the impact. Well, that would be just wonderful, right? Well, here's what we need to look at. So the issue here is that the one-to-one model is a trap. It's fine to start there if you're absolutely brand new because you have no group people, but you need to be aware of this. I just talked to a friend early this morning. He's a Microsoft consultant. He is out there and getting stretched thin. He's falling into this trap. Every client needs your time, and if you're a amenable, friendly consultant, they're going to take your time always. Every call is customized, no leverage. Every problem needs your brain. You're the bottleneck. Time equals money. Linear growth only. All these things are true, and you can't scale yourself. So what do we need to do? We need to move to a one-to-many solution. It's the group model where the benefits are 1 session serves many, standardized core content, built-in leverage, shared learning amplifies value. That is huge. That's why we often talk about masterminds here. And you're the facilitator, the authority, the leader. Creates a lot of goodwill here. Impact doesn't equate to hours spent, right? Because now you're not in linear mode, you're in exponential growth mode. There's a great book, Paul Jarvis, Company of One. Check it out. There's going to be a link in the description for that. So this is how it actually works, guys and gals. Same expertise, different delivery. How about them apples? Well, here it is, right? You're looking at the one-to-one model here on the left. 2K, 4 hours per week, max 2 clients, as we said, 4K a month. A one-to-many, 2K per client, same. 1 hour per week for a group of 10, 20,000 a month for 1 cohort. 5x the revenue here in less time. Now you may look at this and say, well, this is impossible. No, it's not. Many consultants and coaches are doing this out there, including myself and with the company. But it takes a moment to scale up. So I'm going to break this down and how you do this. But first, we're going to get into some mindset stuff, because immediately, and I've been down this path for sure, the quality is going to suffer. I won't be able to scale with this. Well, the surprising truth here is the group learning is larger in terms of the impact over individual learning. Clients learn from each other, as I said. That was the mindset, the mastermind mindset that I talked about earlier. Shared experiences create breakthroughs. Peer accountability increases results. This is huge. Accountability is a swift kick in the butt, ongoing, right? Standardization improves outcomes. So yes, proven frameworks versus custom approaches, consistent delivery versus making it up each time, repeatable systems versus one-off solutions. And finally, number 3 there, community adds value. This is very big, and it's going to get even bigger with the advent of AI, where everything feels so impersonal. We're going to be moving towards community as the savior of AI, I want to say. Connection reduces isolation, support between sessions, network effects multiply impact here. Groups don't dilute value, they amplify it, which is an absolute important thing to remember here. So what changes in your business? Well, there's an operational shift, and here is the before. Individual discovery calls, custom proposals, personalized everything, different start dates. That's a challenge. One-off delivery, no community. After, one to many. Group enrollment periods. By the way, there's some marketing you can do with the group enrollment periods by creating a little bit of the fear of missing out, FOMO. I'm not going to explain that here. I'm going to have another video on that, by the way. So keep watching. I appreciate it. Subscribe and like when you can. Standard offering, core curriculum plus coaching. Personalized coaching, by the way. Cohort-based start dates, systematic delivery, built-in community. This is all the right things here. So you want to pick your group model, as I talked a little bit about the mastermind. Let's go through it here. So the first model is the group program. The 6 to 12 week cohort, weekly group sessions, curriculum plus coaching. This may be less on the personal side typically. 3K for 8 weeks, max 15 people. So you keep it small, keep it limited, so you're not, have hundreds of people in here. Mastermind, ongoing membership, monthly group calls, hot seat coaching and accountability, $500 a month, rolling enrollment. Really like that model there. Now, there is a hybrid, and we do a lot of this one. Group sessions plus individual access, best of both worlds, premium positioning, 5K a month, group core plus one-on-one support. The hybrid is really good for us as an agency because we do work for the client as well as coaching and consulting. So here is kind of the transition that you want to consider and how you can make this shift. Now, these timelines and the numbers will vary, but phase 1, month 1, typically, maybe stretching into the second month, is to identify common patterns across clients, extract core framework, curriculum, design group offering. So this is the base here. You don't want to skip on this or cut this down by minimizing that effort. It is the platform, it's the framework, it's the foundation. In phase 2, transition existing clients to group option, announce first cohort. You want to start with a smaller group here and then pre-sell it before building everything. As you may have seen in some of the videos, I actually have a group, the Client Conversion Academy, where you can join. We're building this up, but we're really not announcing it yet to our client list, but it is in the YouTube video below if you want to check it out. Phase 3, launch first group, less time investment, multiple clients, deliver and gather feedback. The feedback is going to be very important. In fact, you may find yourself launching a minimal viable product out the gate and then enhance it through the feedback. So you don't want to over-deliver or over-produce here because you're going to be 6, 7, 8 months in and you will have done very little. That's a warning for you there, a warning flag. Phase 4, month 5 and 6, refine based on experience, scale the group size. Now you're getting larger here, 3 to 5x revenue in the same or less time. It's exactly where you want to be. So this works consistently across different consulting niches. And as I said, the numbers here will vary. So if you look at this one-to-one versus one-to-many from a revenue comparison perspective, the math actually works here. So you got the one-to-one, which we talked about, the 2K, 2 clients for a month. Then we got the 20K, one-to-many, 2K, 10 clients, 20,000 a month, 5,000, 5x the revenue, serving 10 instead of 2. So more impact in terms of delivery and transformation, as well as your own revenue and sanity being a parent, dad, mom, to actually run this from home. So if you have any mindset challenges here, which we all do, then this will be a slide for you, because very often it's not, I'm not ready for this. I can't do this under the current model. I don't have an audience. You want to start with a low group of people here. You only need a handful, essentially. My work is too custom. Well, 80% is the same across all clients. Standardize that core 80. We see that as absolutely true in our agency. Everything that we do has that commonality, but we certainly don't want to do anything that feels like they're just put into a box. We personalize everything through that hybrid model that you saw earlier. I've never run a group. It's a learnable skill for sure. Most successful group facilitators started as one-to-one consultants, and yes, absolutely the case with us as well. What if no one signs up? Well, pre-sell it first. Don't build it until you've committed buyers. So this is sort of a scaredy cat tactic for your own mind, where, well, I'm just going to ask all of these negative questions, and I'm going to play negative because none of this is going to work. You need to jump in, you need to go for it, raise the bar, and actually do this. Once you have 1 or 2 in the group, or 3, 4 and 5 preferred, then move up from there, you'll start to see the changes here. So a 30-day transition plan from this one-to-one model to the one-to-many can be something like this. So week 1, this is where we talked about reviewing the existing client base. If you have no clients here, there's other videos where I talk about how to do that. So that's not an issue for you. Find common problems, patterns, extract core framework. Week 2, design it, create group offer, price it, set cohort dates. This is mirroring some of the things we talked about earlier. Just wanted to kind of snap it into one slide here. Pre-sell it, announce it, get that 5 to 8 founding members. And then week 4, launch it. Start your first cohort, deliver and learn, refine for next round. So some of these timelines, as I said, these numbers will change for you, as we saw in the previous slide there. But this timeline is a viable one for most, I want to say, especially if you're a professional coach, consultant, and expert, even if you're a mom and dad with 3 crazy kids at home. So getting from 4K to 20K, same hours. You don't need more hours. You need more leverage. So one-to-one has that ceiling, as I mentioned. Quality will not suffer if you have good programs from the get-go. I'm assuming you do. And your expertise will reach more people, and you'll create more impact. So that's the summary for today. The one-to-one model is out the door. The one-to-one model, I should say, is out the door. The one-to-many is the one you want to strive for to get sanity back in your busy parenting life. And if you want more, please subscribe. Please like and comment. If you have questions, I will answer personally to these videos. Have a great day, evening, or night.